For the two Pakistani openers here when they step out to bat against the
Pakistan start.
One change for Pakistani. Remember, they get Mehran Mumtaz in. The left-arm spinner comes in place of.
Finally gone to play that anchor role. The left-hander, very important board. Shahid Zafran. He's
the first ball of the final.
A little late.
In the air. And that's going to go the distance.
Take a look at this for a stroke. Oh, almost like a no-look. That would have cleared any ground in the world. A massive
changing the angle. Driven through the covers. Oh, this is exquisitely struck. And it will be 4 more. There's no point changing.
Take a look at this for a stroke. Glimpse of side Anwar in that. Not trying to hit too hard, relying on timing and placement. And perfectly found gap. Off for a boundary.
That's the pickup shot. He's played it in the air but safe because there's no fielder at deep backward square.
Yeah, he doesn't look at it. And once he hit it, just saw it and it went massively. It's not a good start for India, but definitely for Pakistan.
More pressure on the bowler, and that'll be 5 wides. Start for Pakistan. A shot that is well fielded, and there could be a chance of a run out here. That was Pakistani. Down the ground, mid-on is up, and it doesn't matter. Even if he had been on the boundary rope, he wouldn't have got to this.
For a stroke in the 3rd over. Cleared his front foot and went through the line. Just the 3rd delivery.
Couldn't agree with you more. But that's a no ball. Oh, it's gone high in the air. It doesn't matter if Dhruv Jurel catches it or not. It is a no ball. So and everything seems to be going.
The ball breakthrough. It's a good call by the umpire Buddhi Pradhan. Something has to be behind the line, unfortunately.
We'll have to deal with a free hit delivery here. Saibzada Farhan. He's got the license to thrill here. He'll have a go at this. Cramped in the air, and that will be for a couple of bounces and over the boundary.
You just had to help itself. Nicely done as well. Square leg was in front of square, probably close to mid-wicket area.
Nicely, and he will get a boundary for that. This is exactly what I was talking about. That the bowler felt he had the batter. Driven down the ground, he will get another boundary here.
Very good shot. Sahibzada Farhan, he's quite strong down the ground. We saw a beautiful 6 against the fast bowler. This time
is the turn of the right-hander. He goes over the infield.
Sam hits a 4. It's Farhan's time this time. Inside out, not an easy shot to play. Well executed by Sahibzada Farhan.
Once again, a big hit from the right-hander.
On one knee, slog sweep, but the point of impact was right before his eyes. Full extension of the arms. Maximum.
Oh, beautifully struck. Inside out, and that will be 4 more.
Raman, and what a delightful shot that is. Just opening the face over the top. That is an excellently.
Down the track, taken on the full, and it's gone for 4. Arshit Rana is generally a
shimmy down the wicket, makes into a full toss, but it's reasonably in the V. 2 fielders converging. Arshit Rana over the top. Yeah.
Down the ground. And that's struck firmly for 4.
Flurry of the bat. Look at that. Bat speed, perfect contact, straight to
down the track. Long on is there, but he won't get to the ball. Convinced.
He's got his shoes on. Both of them have. Look at this. Gets to the point of contact so comfortably. Once you're moving, it's not the easiest thing to keep your balance. Then a flourish of the bat. Very tight. It'll have to be very tight.
Beautifully struck. And what a way to bring.
He's in list A matches, Sam Ayub. Look at the way he struck that. We've seen so many of those balls in the V, and this is one of the straighter ones. In the full face of the bat, just past the umpire who had to take evasive action. Looking rather ominous. And welcome.
It's got a bigger purpose at the back of his mind. They're looking for 2 here. They will get it. Remember, this time it's Saibzada Farhan who brings up his half century with that brace. Down the ground. Hit high, hit handsome, and hit for 6.
Wow, this on. And those dancing shoes on again. This has been so spectacular, so noticeable. Is the way they've gone to the pitch of the ball and the full flourish of the bat. Really goes through with the shot. Doesn't get.
How close is that? How close is that? This is the wicket.
He's looking so good. Ball, and on the second grab, he's taken it much to the relief of the batter. This cramped for space as he tried to cut just the face of the bat, and it was
nicely played. Beating the short third man fielder, and the outfield is so fast. Good. Left side. He'll put its way and beats the field at deep square.
PSL, that has a factor. Saim Ayub. And that's a big shot once again. Sahibzada for bowlers.
Slap. Clears the front foot. Oh, that would have cleared the boundary in any grounds in the world. Massive. Easily would have carried close to 90 meters the most. Indians at the moment will be worried with the start. This is slip in the middle. That's unlucky. How unlucky is that?
He slipped in between Sahibzada Farhan, who went down very quickly. When he turned, he slipped. That was the It's the captain, Yashdul.
Unfortunate. He batted since time short and asked it to be hit and put it in way.
Excellent weight transfer. A lot of power behind that shot. Dispatched the bad ball. He has been so good against the spinners.
Shot. Asked him to be hit and clears the ball.
Of the last previous over. Short and was asking to be put away. And Tahir doing it quite comfortably.
Those with such cheeky stuffness from Tahir.
Short, hit it in the air. And hit in the gap as well. That'll be 4.
On the fuller side, but not drag it in short like that, because these Pakistani batters are really good, and anything short they've been severe and they put it away without any fuss.
Down leg.
This is the problem when the bowlers are bowling all over the place. The leg stump, the batter had to get some bat for him to pick up a boundary.
Yes, in fact, to signal runs by the umpire, so there was a hint of bat onto pad. This could be as he latched on. Ryan Parag, yeah. Now,
I get the impression that Rian Parag said not out because he the ball.
well, this looks close. And a lot of times it can happen.
It's dipping on him. And he does well. He goes with both the hands. Had it covered, but as he got the fingers underneath the ball, didn't think he thought he had the fingers underneath the ball.
I think that's because of the right hand, which you keep an eye out for his left hand and keep an eye out on the left hand, the fingers of the left hand. Did he get that underneath the ball? Did he get the middle and ring finger of the left hand? Well, out it is. Ryan Parag. Straight away plays a big shot to the fielder there. Taken by Harshit Rana.
Quick to latch on to the short delivery, but finds the fielder. The shot was on. It was unfortunate that he found the fielder straight.
Ball leading edge here. Could be another wicket. Will it get to the fielder? No, it won't. Abhishek Sharma running. This innings. A lot of times you find fault with the bowling team in terms of what's gone wrong. Hit down the ground. And that's hit a fair distance.
Look at the way. Look at the shimmy down the wicket. Gets underneath that one. Full flourish of the bat. Lovely follow through. It's got the elevation. It's got the distance. It's got the maximum.
Final. And now he's looking for his 100 here as well. He's got one. Is that off the bat? Run signal, yes, so it's 100 for Tayyab Tahir in the final of this ACC Men's Emerging Teams Asia Cup 2023. A match-defining innings.
Yes, it is. 400s in List A matches, and what a time to get it. And he thanks the Almighty.
Lucky there. The edge will get him 4. He was foxed in the flight.
Could have gone on to any part, to any of the fielders. He had to reach for it. And despite that, getting enough bat. The upper part, not in control, but 4 runs nevertheless. 4 streaky runs, but...
Pulled away. High and handsome for 6. What a
effort get. You could hear the grunt from the bowler, but the angle and the swivel round and the control. Look at that. Using the pace of the ball and putting it away for the maximum.
Oh, that's where he's down the ground. There's long on there. Gleefully accepted by. He's out for 108. But what a knock this.
It has been an exceptional knock. He tried to carry on with the momentum, but that change of angle and the length of the ball didn't get underneath that one. Good catch taken in the deep. At last, with the breaking of the partnership, some relief for the...
Over the top. And this is going to be 4.
They've lost the services of the man who got the runs. Some would have thought maybe give the strike to the man on form in the middle there.
On the 30th.
This innings. A lot of times you find fault with the bowling team in terms of what's gone wrong. Hit down the ground. And that's hit a fair distance.
Look at the way. Look at the shimmy down the wicket. Gets underneath that one. Full flourish of the bat. Lovely follow through. It's got the elevation, it's got the distance, it's got the maximum.
Final. And now he's looking for his 100 here as well. He's got one. Is that off the bat? Run signal, yes, so it's 100 for Tayyab Tahir in the final of this ACC Men's Emerging Teams Asia Cup 2023. A match-defining innings.
Yes, it is. 400s in List A matches, and what a time to get it. And he thanks the Almighty.
Lucky there. The edge will get him 4. He was foxed in the flight.
Could have gone on to any part, to any of the fielders. He had to reach for it. And despite that, getting enough bat, the upper part, not in control, but 4 runs nevertheless. 4 streaky runs, but
Pulled away. High and handsome for 6. What a
effort get. You can hear the grunt from the bowler, but the angle and the swivel round and the control. Look at that. Using the pace of the ball and putting it away for the maximum.
off. That's where he's down the ground. There's long on there. Gleefully accepted by. He's out for 108. But what a knock this.
It has been an exceptional knock. He tried to carry on with the momentum, but that change of angle and the length of the ball didn't get underneath that one. Good catch taken in the deep. At last, with the breaking of the partnership, some relief for the...
Over the top. And this is going to be 4.
They've lost the services of the man who got the runs. Some would have thought maybe give the strike to the man in, on form in the middle there.
All success on the 30th as a tourist. And we had the RPM, that's the stadium for the finals. The greatest rivalry led the Huns. So pitch is really good. And these two bat downlight some swing early on. As you
Now, the sun skates and hurried through.
Nice shot, nicely played. That was a brilliant shot. Abhishek Sharma was not man in form. Abhishek Sharma, the way he's timing the ball, slightly skewed, and the very
Have a look at this, and it's not direct. It's picked up now. Oh, I think he's okay.
wasn't given away this time. Oh, mid wicket, and Wasim Junior had no chance. Just what India on the pitch. Yeah, slightly. Wasn't there to be given away this time. Oh, mid wicket, and Wasim. Pakistan. No, that's a misfield. That's a misfield. This is what Pakistan ill afford to do. Close. And found the gap. A valiant attempt at short fine leg. And saves one run there.
Short of the back of leg. Now, that is not good at all. Rather lethargic, and it's given them...
At cow point, there was no one backing. And the batsman has made it pretty easily. And after he throws, he said, oh, no, nobody. I think that is where the game awareness comes handy. The field. Shot. What a shot. Fielder did well to get some finger there. I'm telling you. That spoke about Bangladesh Sri Lanka game. Just have some. In a definitely better batting conditions. Firing down the leg side. Wicketkeeper Harris had no chance. And 5 runs it is.
Was it the neck? The keeper just survived by a whisker. It rolled very close to the helmet. Oh, hardly anything there. As a captain, he's taken on the full, and he will get a boundary. Not really timed well enough, but there's enough back on it later.
Doesn't seem so.
Oh, what have I done here? So I think he should be all right. Looks like some part of the foot is behind the line. These are such close calls.
Important is when the heel touches the ground right here. That's the important part.
64. He's played a good hand here, good contribution. But this is how he was dismissed.
It's a huge wicket. Sai Sudarshan was the centurion.
2 big wickets. Goes down the ground as Ram Parag. Again, it's in the air. And this will fall safely. A couple of bounds.
There will be more much and rest of the game. Good luck to you. Thank you, Maruf. Thank you, guys. Back to the combox.
Well, pulled away. And this is a confident looking shot from batters Dhruv Jurel and Ray. Wait for the same franchise. In the air. Down the throat of the fielder. At long off. Mehran strikes.
With the ball and Saibzada Farhan in the deep. Pakistan change of bringing another spin.
Beating the outside. That brings me. Arshad Rana said, I've seen enough. And he's hit that big and long for six.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful delivery to get it off a good batsman. And Mehran definitely sends up. Balls are wrong, and that's a massive hit. Exactly what India need. And this time, Sufyan Mukim strikes with another wrong one.
He's bowled more of a rock this off the edge, going straight to the slip fielder. Good work from the Pakistani skipper too.
Wrong one. Again, agonizingly close to the slip fielder, but raiding him and brings up a boundary for India.
Score. They've handled things well on the field. A good hit. Oh, they
Picked up the tempo in the commentary box. This is the first wicket he got. A match-winning 100 from Sai Sudarshan was key in that group game. They got him out early. Nitin Jones a little disappointed being given caught behind in this fashion.
And then it was Sufyan Mukim, the left-arm wrist spinner. Tayyab Tahir taking the catch. Then Mubassir bowling a good slow one. Tayyab Tahir again with the catch. Some good.
For Pakistan. Oh, he's cleaned him up. Angad Gaikwad has been bowled.
He goes with fuller one. The umpires checking the front foot, no ball once.
Line.
He likes to play with danger. Ball is really close to that line. Arshad Iqbal. It did land behind the line. The previous frame.
Contact of the heel with the ground. Some part of it has to be behind the line, not on it, but slightly behind. Tough one to call for the third umpire. He's conveyed to the on-field umpire. That was the lead of the ninth wicket in this fashion.
Well set up once again. He had been showing the short pitch delivery to the left-hander. Angad Gaikwad comes on strike.
in the semi and in the final, and that's hammered away through the onside. He will.
You're capable of course, chasing 11.91 runs per over is not something.
Big up on the full. Is the umpire going to raise his finger? No.
Full and straight. It did look really close.
And the non-striker was running. He was looking for a single, and nobody was even interested in pitch. Pakistan have completed the job. They retained the title. It's a comprehensive performance from Pakistan. They batted first and piled up a huge score, and then they were relentless when they were defending the score that they set for India. And this is something that they will really cherish. Well, the Pakistan A side, the umpires are obviously waiting to see if it was a legal delivery, but the Pakistan team is already celebrating, and looks like it's a legal delivery. And that's the end of it. Pakistan win this edition of the Emerging Asia Cup.
And the Shaheen soar. They soar high. Win. And it's official. Pakistan win their title in the Emerging ACCA Asia Cup. Second team to be able to do that. Emotions, drama, and some new heroes for the next generation.
Of course, they will cherish this for the simple reason it's against India A, and as far as the India A side is concerned, nothing to be ashamed of. They've had a very good campaign in this edition of the Emerging Asia.
After this event,
All sorts of emotions are being displayed there. Delight, and then